Well, what's going on, guys? The emotional roller coaster of the day is finally come to a close. Get some rest, get some sleep, guys. Will we see a green Monday, or are we going to see further downside? Well, a lot of speculation, guys. What I would say first off is that tomorrow it's been announced that Trump is meeting with Trudeau Canada and Mexico. In regards to the tariffs, so it is entirely possible we could see some sort of accommodation between the three countries as soon as tomorrow. We could see some sort of an announcement saying that the tariffs have been put on hold or something along those lines, or canceled, or however you want to word it, right? They've come to an agreement. We've discussed in the live streams what these tariffs are about. And for the most part, we all agree. I mean, in the long run, it's for the good of all three countries. So it's a good way to bring everyone to the table to negotiate. We could see some positive news tomorrow out of that. The bullishness I would take out of it is that they're meeting right away, Monday, right? So fantastic. That's good news. Another thing that I would say is that usually when the market expects one thing, we usually get the other. So, and I'm seeing a lot of people, including myself earlier today, expecting a very red day tomorrow, which maybe not. Maybe the first part of the day, but going into the latter part of the day tomorrow, late afternoon, leading into the evening, we could see recovery take place as opposed to, the nightmare that people are projecting. Either way, guys, I will be ready to dollar cost average in the morning because I do feel that we probably will see a bit of a red morning as the traditional markets open up. We may see some red there, but I believe that it's possible going into the, like I said, late afternoon to evening, we could see a lot of these projects start to rebound and see some green bubbles on your screen tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but we're going to be here for every little bit of it. So, saying that, guys, let's have a look over to JASMY. JASMY down 21.3% on the day, 8.5% down on the week, 38.3% on the month, but up 322% on the year. We're down 3 spots on rank to 75. We got a $1.11 billion market cap, and the volume's holding steady at about 273.26 milli. Not too bad, guys, all things considered, right? Markets, I'll show you on the charts, but a lot of the altcoins have already recovered significantly from their lows today. XCN down 16.1% on the day, 26.6% on the week, up 882% on the month, and up 1,860% on the year. Even in rank at 87, we got an $820.27 million market cap, and once again, volume holding strong at 367.25 million. We're also going to look at Swift in this video, guys. So down 23.7% on the day. Swift did a fantastic job holding strong for the first part of this day, but even Swift ended up succumbing to the drag that Bitcoin and Ethereum were having on the altcoins. So we're up 18.8% on the week, up 331% on the month, and up 1,452% on the year. We're down 5 spots in rank to 165. $316 million market cap, volume holding strong, 176 milli. Not too bad. Let's get into some chart action, guys. Let's see what the charts are saying. And like I said, a lot of these projects have already recovered significantly from their lows earlier today. JASMY has wicked all the way back up inside of its bullish structure, guys. Very, very bullish news here, right? And what do I always tell you guys? It doesn't matter where these candles wick to. What matters is where they close. We wick down to 1 cent 8. 1 cent 8. I know we did about an hour and a half live stream over on the Patreon this evening, and I remember somebody told me they timed it perfectly and got the 1 cent 8 level to dollar cost average into JASMY today. That was fantastic timing. But we're back inside of our bull flag here, guys. So JASMY still inside of the bullish structure. So that's good news for JASMY. What we want to see is we want to get back above The moving averages here, we're below all three of them right now. We were above all three of them, but you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum kind of pulled us down. Ultimately, we want to close above this blue line here to put a higher high in place for the sign of the breakout of this bull flag. RSI is very much creeping into the oversold 38.33, so that's good as well. Going over to XCN, exact same thing, guys, exact same thing. Look how low we wicked down, all the way down to 1 cent 82, and we have since then wicked all the way back up here, guys. Again, massive recovery on a lot of these altcoins. We've recovered on XCN 38.84% recovery on that dip. Very nice recovery, guys. A lot of people scooped up the lows down here. We wicked right down to support and then right back up again, guys. So that was good. We got to get back up inside of our bull flag or our bull pennant here, right? But so far, so good. Like I said, we're seeing altcoins recovering very nicely from their dips today. Over to Swift Coin. Same thing, guys. Nice recovery here. Look how low we wicked down to 2 cents 5. And now we've recovered all the way back up 27.39%. Actually, it's higher than that. Closer to 30% recovery on Swift from the low. So very good there, guys. We may continue to see recovery through the morning, or we'll wick back down again. Either way, guys, we're going to stay on top of it in the morning. We'll see how these markets open tomorrow. I'm kind of excited about the morning video. We'll see where things kind of lead, right? But yeah, I don't know. Either way, if it's red, I'm going to buy more. If it's green and we see recovery, perfect, right? Another little side note here, guys, to keep in mind. We may even if we do see a red first couple days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, keep in mind that we have these meetings, like I said, that I had mentioned. We also have jobs reports on Thursday. That comes out bullish. We could see by the weekend a lot more green in the markets, guys, right? So there's a lot of potential catalysts coming up here, a lot of bullishness potential. So just keep that in mind. Let's go over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin took a beating today. Altcoins did, but so did Bitcoin. Look, we wicked down perfectly to the bottom of this range at $91,000. We've since recovered back up to the 100-day SMA, sitting at 93,884. Can we continue to the upside, guys? That's what we'll be paying attention to. I think this kind of ended up playing out like a double top almost right here, right? Dump to the downside. But I think, honestly, we've come pretty close to our local bottoms here. I think we've swept the lows very nicely, shaken out a lot of paper hands. I wouldn't be shocked by this time next week if we were retesting 106,200 resistance level to try to break through again. I wouldn't be shocked. I've been here a long time, guys, right? I've seen this happen over and over. Let's get into some of the news here. Swift Coin leading the way. They said here, let's hit 100,000 followers together. That's what they were shooting for. And here we go. We did it. 80K strong. Thank you for growing the Swift community, guys. Swift continues to grow. Very bullish. 80K strong followers, guys. They're gaining momentum, gaining wallets. The more people that get involved, the more bullish it is for you and I who got in early, right? Chain continuing to do their marketing. Here's the funny thing, guys. I did a video this morning, and courtesy of Jetpack shooting me some more of his research, connecting the dots of Visa using Chain's XCNs for their B2B, right? Payments. And no matter how much you connect the dots with these kind of things, guys, there's always going to be someone literally said in the comments, I can't remember who, someone said in the comment section, they were trying to say chain, they meant Chainlink. No, Chainlink's ticker is link, not chain, right? So, but people will say just about anything, even when the proof is right in front of them, right? This is a massive project, guys, that has been slept on for a long time, but not us, not over on the Patreon, guys. We were in on this project back in March of last year, and I've said this 100 times, guys, but listen, getting in on these projects early is the most important thing, right? And we did, and everyone on the Patreon, we had over 25 people make 7-digit portfolios because of this call, guys. We had many more who hit 6 digits. You don't want to miss out on this stuff, guys. I'm telling you. We also called Swift. And Swift is doing fantastic. Now, I wanted to show you a couple of quick metrics, guys. Bear trap. Are we here in this cycle, right? First sentiment extreme, then we drop down to bear. Is this where we are getting ready to head up to renewed optimism, FOMO, and euphoria? I could see that happening. I could see this being where we are, right in this little bear trap dip here, where everyone is doom and gloom and thinks that we are going to go into a bear market. Now, guys, also I wanted to show this. I was talking about this in the live stream earlier today, and people were all bearish and everything. Our dip today, actually over the last 3 days was over the 4 days now. Over the last 4 days was 10.64%, guys. 10.64%. You heard me right. Now, look at this picture. This is the 2021 cycle, or 2016, 2017 cycle, right? Look at these dips. 38% dip right here. 38% dip here. 33% here. 38 here. 36 here. 29 here. All the way up to the top. And people are shaking and freaking out over a 10.36% dip, right? What would you do right now if you're freaking out about a 10% pullback on Bitcoin? And yes, the altcoins pulled back harder. They always do, right? What would you do if Bitcoin pulled back 38 to 40% right now? If you can't stand a 10.36% pullback in Bitcoin right now, you would lose your mind with a 40% pullback, right? Got to get your emotions under control, guys. Look, this happens. There's going to be more. I even did a video about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and I went back in the last cycle, and maybe I'll do it again, right, tomorrow. But I went back into the 2021 cycle, and I circled and pointed out on the chart 15 corrections that ranged between 10% and 49% over the course of November of 2020 to November of 2021 in a 12-month span. 15 corrections ranging from 10% to 49%. And every single time one of them happened, what do you think people were saying? Oh, it's over. Bull run's over. No altcoin season. They were saying the same thing, guys. I've been here a long time. That's why it doesn't shake me, right? And you will be the same way in the next market cycle, the next bull run. A lot of you guys will be sitting there going, yeah, this isn't the end. We've seen this before, right? So, yeah. And finally, got to get a little bit of Jasmy in there, visiting our friend Neo Extrix, Neo Sun. Give him a follow. He says, Jasmy is the Web3 bridge within the Web2 internet. Junction alongside it provides technologies to expand the ecosystem, but that's not all. Junction also represents the infrastructure that will connect Jasmy to the real world for an ultra-connected and decentralized world beyond the digital realm. 100% smart cities are coming, guys. Smart cities are coming. Now, listen, I dropped another gem tonight on the live over on the Patreon, guys. If you want to know what it is, this is another small cap, major utility play, guys, with tons of potential. Could run up very, very big in the near future, guys. It's never financial advice, but that's what we do. We dropped gems over there, right? We dropped Onyx Coin. We dropped Swift. We dropped Jasmy. We continue to drop these gems. We're looking at 3 other ones right now. Plus, I just dropped another one tonight over on the live on the Patreon, guys. Get in on it early. You don't want to miss this. I'm super jacked about it. Check it out, guys. The link is down below. You can also join our live group videos or live streams, over on the Patreon as well every single night. And on top of all of that, guys, you can also book one-on-one coaching AMAs with this guy right here. So check that out, guys. The link is down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys for hopefully a green tomorrow.